The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warriors faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sideline, we've got Allie LaForce. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kevon Looney.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Now Denver's starting five. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. That is Brown in at the three, the small forward. And for the Warriors, they've got Moody. He's out there with Stephen Curry. Green out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Santos in at the four spot. Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian. They are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Now here's Westbrook. To the left wing. Here's Brown. They grab their own miss. Back to Westbrook. Chalk up two there.
The passing ability of Jokic, the way he sees the floor, it's off the charts.
Jokic against Butler. Green, a screen. Butler, good.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Westbrook in his last outing with 12 points. They double him with Moody. Pass to Jokic. Plenty of space. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Green with a screen on Westbrook. Outside Butler. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And Butler tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
Green with the defensive effort.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Here's Butler. The kick out. Curry. Moody from outside. Jokic grabs the board.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Brown's shot is good.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Left side, Butler. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Butler's got 6.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And here's Curry for 3. And he buries his first look.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, Nikola Jokic.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And this is how the West looks with just 3 games left until the playoffs begin. You look at Denver, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And checking out the Warriors, they're a ways down in the standings.
You're seeing where the Nuggets are. They've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Outside Moody. Back to Green. Down low. Here's Butler. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And, Coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company.
Now here's Curry. Butler surveying the floor. There's a screen. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Nuggets third, the Warriors fourth.
And both of these teams know how to score, evidenced by how fluid both squads are on offense and how they run their sets.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Saric checks in for Nikola Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Gordon. Watson, he's checked in for Brown. And Strother's subbed in for Westbrook.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Tried by Curry. And it's Denver with a rebound. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
He's perfect from the line this time. Denver's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Murray passes to Saric. Now here's Porter. Pass to Murray. From 15 feet away. Good on the shot.
Well, that's just great awareness there from Murray to take advantage of what the defense was giving him and go to work in the mid-range.
Curry against Murray. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
In for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. Pickett.
Butler with the ball. He's against Watson. A nice shot by Butler. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And no good. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Pickett in at the point. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Outside Watson. Here's Strother. Moody defends. Pass to Porter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Warriors leading. Green with the ball. Outside Moody. Here's Butler. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
It is great to have a player like Butler who forces defenders into such tough positions.
Šarić checks in for the Nuggets. Butler hits them both. Here's Strother. No points yet. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And here's Porter outside. Fires in the triple.
And that shot is a confidence builder for Porter Jr. When he's hitting these, you know he's feeling it.
And it's in there. Butler's got 16 points now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Hield on the wing. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And Westbrook slams it home.
Amazing communication. Westbrook knows exactly when to jump, so he's there for the slam.
Podziemski's shot is good.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Westbrook. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strother, guarded by Hield. It's rebounded by Golden State. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
On target from range. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Gordon with a screen on Hield. Here's Strother. He's watched by Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Inside. Jokic. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw a foul.
A different look for Denver. Brown comes in for Michael Porter, and Jamal Murray is subbed in for Strother. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Hield. Outside Kuminga. Outside Hield. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Murray. Here's Brown. With some arc, and Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, that's a strong finish there by Gordon, right through the contact.
There's a minute 17 left in the half. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Butler, coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Butler. He's got 18. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Butler, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
And both free throws good for Green.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gordon outside. Out to the wing. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Gordon's got 8 points.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Curry with it. Over Westbrook. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
28.
Greetings, everybody. Before we delve into the first half analysis, let's bring you up to speed on the power rankings at this critical stage of the season.
Well, right now for the Nuggets, they've gotten comfortable in this number 3 spot on the board, Ernie. I mean, to be honest, that seems like the right place for them.
They've shown themselves to be, a dangerous team, Jet. Nobody wants to play them right now. Now let's turn our attention to Jimmy Butler and that impressive first half we just witnessed.
He's wrecking those boys in the lane. They look worn out and defeated. That's how I used to do it.
Yeah, I knew somehow you was going to bring this back to you, but I don't disagree.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Warriors shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. We've got Butler. Stephen Curry is out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Green, and it's Santos in at power forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. No coverage that time. And the Warriors lead by 3.
A shoot-first guard who also is selfless, Curry continues to add to his resume.
Back to Westbrook for 3. Santos pulls it in. Golden State has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Count the basket. Butler's got 20 points.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Pass to Murray. Gordon outside. And here's Westbrook. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 9. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Butler, good.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Here's Westbrook. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to go on Draymond Green, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one falls for Westbrook.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Now here's Butler. He's got 22. Floats one up. Outside Moody. Back to Butler. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Santos, good. Santos has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
Now here's Curry, a dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game. Green finds Curry. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry.
Second team.
That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And a switch here also for Denver. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's Jokic, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Back to Westbrook. Outside for Porter. Just 4 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. And another miss by Denver. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Throws it up high. Tries to save it. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Westbrook drawing the double. And here's Jokic outside. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Jokic has got 7.
Well, there's no lack of confidence from Jokic behind the arc. He's dangerous from anywhere.
And here's Podziemski. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Westbrook, the pass to Murray. Kuminga against Gordon, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Murray against Curry. Murray's shot is good. Murray's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They trail by 3. Porter with it. Payton covering. Porter's shot is off.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Drains the triple. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, both teams putting up points in a hurry. Warriors ahead, up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Nuggets, they've got Dario Saric. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. Michael Porter out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Strother in at the point.
Well, putting some physicality there behind his motion. Porter Jr. attacking the inside.
Michael Porter Jr.
Porter hits them both. Here's Hield. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And the new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Santos comes in for Kuminga. Butler's checked in for Peyton. And Moody is subbed in for Hield. Now here's Butler. Pass to Santos. Clock at 6. Butler against Porter. Butler! So crafty around the rim.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Now Jokic. Outside Porter. Pass to Saric to tie it up. Gets the three to fall. Saric has got his first 3 points of the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
The kick out, Curry. Back to Butler from downtown. Strother grabs a miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Butler against Porter. Pass to Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Green, a screen. Curry with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Curry passes to Green. Curry looking it over. With the floater. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Westbrook, he's checked in for Saric.
In for the Nuggets, number 4, Russell Westbrook.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. And timeout is called by Michael Malone, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Brown comes in for Watson. And Murray subbed in for Strother. On defense, the Warriors. 2-point game. Jokic passes to Murray. And a miss there on the triple. Golden State has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. A nice shot by Butler.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. Pass to Westbrook.
Yeah, the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act.
No good on the free throw.
Down to the Nuggets, Russell Westbrook.
Good on the second one.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Murray. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Offensive board. Here's Butler. Here's Santos. Green with a screen on Gordon. Clock at 4. Santos. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
4-3. The Joker knocks it down.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Green with a screen on Westbrook. Up top, Curry, pounded by Westbrook. Curry against Westbrook. Outside Moody. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
That one goes. Count it. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Butler with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And he sinks it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Murray. And he can't get that one. Green with the defensive effort. 40 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Westbrook against Curry. Green with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Curry. Westbrook with the rebound. Murray against Curry. Goes up at the stripe. Murray, no good. Here's Butler, and he drives in. Yes!
Oh, this is what Butler is known for. Elevating his game in crucial moments.
So it's Denver now, and here's Jokic outside. No good from 3-point range. And that's an intentional foul.
4th personal foul. Team scores.
Seven seconds left in the game, and he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 2 here. There's 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Give it up for your Warriors, Junior Jetswap.
Westbrook outside. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Jimmy, you had it going. How big did that hoop look tonight?
It was pretty big. That's what I pride myself on. My teammates kept giving me the ball even when I didn't want the ball, telling me to score, be aggressive. When you got teammates like that, your confidence is through the roof.
They know who their leader is, no doubt about it. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.